Alright, we're live. Sorry, y'all. I wanted to play a Momir first, and then I ended up stuck in this game. So, let me set it. Okay. I mean, I will definitely block that one. Promise we'll get to our normally scheduled content shortly. I think we start swinging though. Huh. Alright. Make sure going live worked on everything. Could have. Like it did. What's up, Sky? How are you doing? Alright, we're stuck in a Momir game. Can't wait for the brawl deck. Yeah, it will be exciting. The flyer. The other guy can just put a blocker in front of. Yeah, the brawl deck's gonna be fun. I'm excited. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I think it would need a little bit of adjusting, but I think it's pretty solid nonetheless. Also excited for my historic deck idea that I had. I don't think I did the best version of it, but I think it should work okay. There might be a better way to do it, you know? Oh. Okay. 6. See if we can get a 9/9. Nope, a 5/4. Honestly, maybe we just block with all of these and then win because we're getting scarier cards. Third card in this format that can get into your graveyard? No, there's not. You're basically just running token copies of random cards in the in the existence of the game. Oh my god, okay, maybe I do need to take this guy out. Well, or not take this. I need something that can get rid of that guy is the thing. I need to hit something on 7, I guess. Come on. Give me gas. Oh, that sucks. Okay, yeah, that's game. Dang, okay. Alright, let's get into it. Sorry about that. I thought I was gonna win, and then I didn't. It's okay. Alright. So... let's get started. So first off... I think I'm gonna start with Historic. And then we'll go down the list. Let's see what happens. So, first deck, I was thinking about a lot of the new paradigm spells, the lessons, and I was like, you know what? Like, old lessons was terrible. Like, they came out with a mechanic that was called Learn, and that mechanic was bad because all of the lessons were bad. But basically, it allows you to get your Um, it allows you to get your lesson spells out of the sideboard. So, what we're doing is basically we're running a control deck that has 15 lesson cards in the sideboard to go grab with a couple of different learn cards. Shell I built around was I decided to go with a control shell. And yeah, so let's go through it. Basically, we've got some removal, we've got Fatal Push, we've got one copy of Vraska's Contempt. I didn't want to spend the rares on more, so I decided to go with 3 copies at the end. We've also got Fell the Profane, and then we've got some counter spells in 3 steps ahead. Essence Scatter, Jawari Disruption, Think of the Stupor, kind of, Disallow. And then we have some card advantage, Seagate Restoration, Memory Deluge, well as technically 3 steps ahead. And then we've got our top end is Scarab God to go get copies of stuff out of your opponent's graveyard, and Torrential Gearhulk to recast things out of your graveyard that you've already cast. Now our 2 learn spells are Cram Session, which all it does is gain us 4 life for 2 mana. And then we also have Divide by 0, which lets us return things to their owner's hand. And both of them allow us to go learn. So let's just go get a lesson out of the sideboard. So what's our sideboard? We've got Octopus Form for some protection for our guys if we need it. We've got a couple of copies of Accumulate Wisdom, usually better after we've casted other ones. We've got a couple copies of Eloquentia for counter spells. We've got Mercurial Transformation, mainly to get rid of opponents' abilities if they have like Indestructible or something that we can't remove it or can't deal with it. We've got 2 copies of Dilate Indoctrination, mainly for the discard, but you never know, you may need Earthbend. We've also got a couple copies of Necrotic Fumes to exile a creature Planeswalker. We've got Ruinous Waterbending, which lets us board wipe small creatures. We've got Secrets of Bloodbending. This one might be a little ambitious, but I think it would be a pretty fun game ender potentially, so might be able to run that. We've also got Decorum Dissertation for our Paradigm on the black spells. We've got Echo Casting Symposium that copies creatures that I control, and then Confront the Past to remove Planeswalkers mainly. And yeah, the mana base is pretty normal. We've got 2 copies of Agnakella, I guess. 1 copy of Mysterized Village for control decks. Altwara to bounce things. And then a Surveil Land along with some of our modal spells. And yeah, that's the deck. So we're going to play it, and we'll see how it goes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Chris Lyons. Appreciate you. Alright. Gotta see if I know how to do Historic. Where is it? There it is. I've never seen these learn spells used since they first came out, so I'm excited to see if they can actually do anything. And the plan is we're going to play for 30 minutes, and then we'll play for 30 minutes with people. So, if you guys want to play, let me know. I'll just put this in on black. I guess I can open the queue. Does the queue have anything in it? Next. Make sure it's... Alright, perfect. I'll pay 3 life. Leave up the counter magic. Ready? Play this. We've got Disallow up now. I'm just gonna Essence Scatter that. We can still leave up the Quarter. I could have also just removed it and then Essence Scatter. That probably would have been honestly, but it's a-okay. So next turn we'll probably do the end or Battle of the Bridge plus Disallow, and then next turn we could Scarab God. But we didn't do any of those things. I don't like the fact that they have mana, so I'm gonna hold off. Is there a counterspell that can counter land? Not as far as I'm aware, Sky. It might exist, but I have not seen one. Go and do this. I want to see what they have. Okay, 2 rewinds, and then two other counterspells. Okay, glad I was holding off. Night Pack Ambusher is a problem. We can remove one of those. Or a Frilled Mystic. And then Brineborn. And everything else is counterspells. Good lord. 1 Spectral Sailor. Alright, sweet. Well, our goal this game is definitely going to be to resolve a paradigm. Because if we can resolve a paradigm, this is going to be pretty solid. If not, might be a little tough. But I think we start doing stuff on their turn. Or after them, because we're all doing instant speed stuff. Try memory damage. Okay. All expected. And we pass. We'll do another memory deluge on their turn. It's going to be a long matchup because they're running a lot of counter spells. Yeah, I don't think so, Sky. Maybe they'll let us cram session. Oh. They will let us cram session. Phrase that. Let's grab, I think, honestly, it'll quench ya. It'll be the goat here. More counter spells we can get, the better. So this turn, I can't do this, but next turn I can do that with it'll quench you back up. The funny thing too is Scarab God, if I can get that on the field, I can start copying their guys that they have in their graveyard. Okay, they have enough mana now to do both, but I do have a Essence Scatter. So that should save me if they do a Frilled Mist. Unless they have more, which they totally could. Okay. Well, we're going to be counterspelling for days. My god. Alright. Well. Luckily we have these memory deluge. So. Give it a little time and we'll go crazy. It's funny, I think their deck is essentially meant to never let anything resolve and then just win off of these like flash creatures basically. Just all very interesting. I have an it'll quench you to back it up. So. You got a 1 mana counterspell? I think not. Alright. I think the discard is going to be really good here. Let's do that. There we go. 1 counterspell out of here. Fatal Push is not going to be super useful right now, but that's okay. Alright, so they have an Unsummon and an Essence Capture. So that's only creature spells. So in theory, we're looking okay here. Okay, well that's a creature spell, unfortunately. But it is something I can cast on their turn. So I can either do that or Memory Deluge. Up to me. I don't want to do Memory Deluge, honestly. So we're going to try for that. Oh my god, of course they have a negate too. Alright. I think honestly I have to wait another turn. I'm gonna try to block, I think, this turn with Restless Reef. Because then I can't, if they unsummon it, I can battle at the bridge. Okay. Pressure off. This is good. Look up top. You'll see another counter spell. Yep, they've got a bunch of them. Alright, well they can't, as far as I know, they can't counter a non-creature spell right now. Unless they have a new one. We'll try this. I'd probably just counter that, honestly. I think this Search for Azcanta is going to get me ahead, honestly. Don't really need the removal spells. Go ahead and transform it. Rusk's is pretty good. Okay. So we're going to Torrential Gear Hulk, probably. See if they allow it. Probably not, but you never know. Okay, this is actually pretty good. Because I can Vraska's Contempt the Cutthroat here. Without having to worry about counter spells. What's up, Bidwolf? How are you? Howling at the moon today? Okay, I'd like to get a learn spell. No learn spells, so we'll grab a Memory Deluge. That's really good. Okay, we got a Search for Azcanta as well, which is cool. So now we can have both running at the same time. We do everything on their turn, basically. Yeah, counter this. No card draw for you, friend. Had more faith in me, and then you see blue. I'm sorry, I had an idea. I had to go for it. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this. Can't counter that, so. Grab Divide by 0. Yeah, I need lands. Not gonna transform because legendary lands. And then we're gonna say go. We're doing all right. But yeah, I'm trying to see if Learn can work in 2026. That was my idea. I'm trying to see if I can make that a thing. We're gonna grab those two, I think. Ooh, actually... no. Line. Alright. Let's do a cram session. I will fight over this. We're gonna grab... do Echo location, or should I do... yeah, let's do Echo. And then we can do that on the Torrential Gear Hulk that we're gonna try to play this turn, I think. will fight me for the 4-leaf clover. No. I already have the 4-leaf clover. But yes, we will fight today. Honestly, with how slow this game is going, because I ended up in a control mirror, I might only have this game before we get going. But we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna try to torrential. I have only essence scatter as backup. I probably shouldn't have done this. Oh. Okay. The end. That resolve. It does. Wow. Okay, they don't have anything else on board. Okay, so they don't have any counter spells right now, so I'm just gonna get off the echo casting. Which should be kind of crazy, honestly. Yes, it's a 3-leaf clover. But yes, the queue is open, Bidwolf, if you'd like to join. Anybody can. We're gonna do definitely the... Oh, okay, they surrendered. Never mind, we might have time for another game. Yes, I had a lot of fun. We beat the Flash deck. Alright, I think I probably... Unless I'm playing aggro and they kick my butt, I probably only have time for one more game. 3-leaf clover, you were just trying to be silly? Well, no silliness allowed here, okay? This is a serious place full of serious guys. I can't even keep a straight face saying that. Okay, well, not the best, honestly, but John Catacomb can at least get us that plan. Yeah, no cats yet, Sky, but we're getting there, I promise. I have plans. I do wish for a dual Bidwolf. Anybody that wants to join the queue can, so just go ahead and type in !join in the Twitch chat if you'd like to. Also, hi Gator. I decided to go ahead and build the idea I told you about, by the way. What we're looking at here. Let's do... We're gonna do some discarding. Yeah, so I cram-packed my sideboard with all the lessons I could find. Also, they are buffing up this Selfless Savior. Oh, unfortunately for them, it's gonna get removed by a 1-mana spell with counter backup. That's a little tough. Okay. No black mana still. I think I'm just gonna go for the hand reveal. 2 rares off the best dragon. You're so close. I believe in you. Okay, they did not want to keep playing. I guess I have time for more games, so this is exciting. I thought I was gonna just only have one game because I looked at that guy's deck last turn, and the first game, all he played, it was like 30 counter spells and then like two or three flash creatures, basically. I was like, all right, this is how we're gonna do it. But I had to get the win still, you know? All right, this will work. I've got a cram session. use more mana, to be honest. Ooh. Yeah, this is better. We'll put... Need the land. I probably am not going to be able to play... No, we'll put the Divide by Zero. That's the late game play. Graveyard. We need lands. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. Maybe I should have kept the cram session. It's aggro time! I like the cram because it's just a search spell that gives 4 life. Exactly. No, it's great. Issue is that they're important cards in both practice and vibe. Honestly, true. Okay. So a lot of bugbears going on over there. Okay, Bone Crusher, interesting. Can we get a land? We can. Yeah, I'll take that. I'll probably have to Essence Scatter this turn, but that's fine. But yeah, no, Cram is amazing. This guy, I agree. It's kind of just, the main thing is it's stall, you know? It gives me time to get going what I need to get going. Honestly, I'm going to keep the Battle at the Bridge. Even though I don't hit a land, I think I need the removal for the early games. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. Gotta remove something. Can't remove that, though. That's a problem. Alright, we got a land. That's not a land. I need a land. Eesh. Maybe I should have kept that because it becomes 2 mana when I get weak enough, but I don't know. Oh, jeez. This is not good. I think I've lost at this point, to be honest. It's like I draw the land here, and I still lose off of damage. Yep. GG's. Should have kept the lesson. Should have kept the, not the lesson, the learning card. If I had crammed, I could have made it. All right. I'm gonna do one more, and then we'll get into the queue. Okay. Let's do it. And this is historic, by the way, so bring your historic nuts. I'm ready for it. Okay, life gain. Nice. Might just remove the speaker. Speaker's scary. See what they play. No, I'm gonna remove that. That's even worse. Okay. I think I'm just gonna leave up mana this turn. Probably gonna counter something. Might even learn a little lesson. Depends on what they play, though. Yeah, let's learn. Honestly, I think I might need to grab one of these accumulates, see if I can get a land. No lands is crazy, actually. Well, gotta hope for it next turn, I guess. What's up, Mango? How you doing? Thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you. On ring. Alright. Alright, buddy. I see what's going on over there. All right, now we got lots of different colors of mana. I think I hold up mana. I can either counterspell or get something. Is your right ear not hearing as good? Oh no, that's not fun. I'm sorry. I think I'm gonna end the Valkyrie. Honestly. Actually, do it. Maybe I have to get rid of this speaker. No, we're gonna get rid of that. Dawnbringer. Eesh. Scary stuff over there. And the next turn I can get rid of something with Battle of the Bridge. Yeah, we're up against Angels and Life Gain, I think. Which is not the best combo for me, but we're doing alright. Alright, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna cram. Honestly, I want to grab. Maybe more accumulates, honestly, as sad as it is. Yeah, angel decks are cool. I'm a fan. The unfortunate part for me is I'm a little behind on board already. Hopefully we can make a little bit of a comeback. Hi Riders, how are you? I need to draw now a removal spell. Yeesh. That's not removal. I think I've lost this one. Need a board wipe maybe. I don't know. It's not looking great, honestly. Had a crash out over MTG? No! That's rough. I'm sorry. Yeah, I think I'm cooked here. Go ahead and concede with honor. Yeah, we got angled by the Angels. Damn. Alright, you guys. We're going to go ahead and play with the queue. So if you guys want to play, let me know. Right now it looks like I think we only have one Bidwolf in the queue. Bidwolf, are you ready? We're going to play this deck, so if you have a historic deck, please bring it. I am ready. Feel like board wipes are something you should have in most decks. Fair, especially a control deck. I probably should, but we're already set up on it. 5 minutes. All right. Anybody would like? I would say go ahead and hop into queue. We can get a game in before Bidwolf gets back, I think. Ooh, I got a mastery token too. But if not, no worries. Just to show the deck for those who maybe missed the deck tech at the beginning. Here's what we got. Lots of removal. Torrential Gear Hulk to repeat it. Care of God to steal their stuff and get my own stuff. And then all of the lessons. Alright, Sky. You ready? Let's get it. Bidwolf's not going to be here for a couple minutes, so go ahead. Thank you. Yeah, it is removal central for sure. Honestly, like, most of the learn spells are not very good. So I found what I thought were some of the best ones, and it seemed like they were set up for controls. Decided to go for it. But I am ready when you are, Sky. Yeah. This is historic. You can bring a like standard deck if you don't have one, but I think you have a historic deck if I remember correctly. Okay, not bad, not bad. You should come mess around, Gator, absolutely. Get in here. Been playing a lot of ranked brawl and you're really enjoying it. Nice, Mango. What rank are you? Yep, we got a Soul Warden. Okay. Soul Warden's out of here. Let's do this. Time to learn some things. No collecting cats, Sky. Not allowed. I think we do a... We're gonna grab one of the paradigms. Gator's here, yes. No cats is criminal. I know. I know. Sorry, cat collector. Can't let you collect any more cats. Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and decorum dissertation here. We'll draw cards for a few turns, and then once we've lost too much life, we'll stop. Leonardo. Dangerous guy right there. I'm not trying to emote here. Thank you, though. Alright, we'll do this, and I'm gonna leave up these two. We'll see what I end up casting. Probably gonna cast this, but we'll see. No, not limited. This is historic. I need to get rid of that, actually. We're gonna get rid of Leonardo. First and foremost. But yeah, this is historic, and then we'll be playing some standard and some brawl after this. Let's play this. Honestly, I'm gonna just do this, you know? Best to get rid of him. He the op. Yep, he is the op, honestly. Call is also pretty strong, though. My god. Finally using your TikTok to post crazy arena match pictures. Heck yeah, that sounds awesome. Alright. I think it's time we learn for our next paradigm spell. Divide by 0. Yeah, I think at this point it's probably gonna be tough for Sky to come back here. This is historic, Vidwolf, and yeah, I think it's we're just about done with this one, so. Alright, I can't even cast that. Lol, awkward. Alright, go ahead and swing in. Do some damage. Play a land. We're gonna divide by 0. Go grab this. We're gonna cast divide by 0. We're gonna do it on case. And then we're gonna grab, yeah, we're gonna grab more lessons. He's going crazy. Tiny Bones up 10. Nice. Gwent. I don't know what Gwent means, but we did it. GG Sky. Thanks for the game. Alrighty, Bidwolf, are you ready? That mean I'm sorry, it's control. It's not my fault. It's the only way I could get lessons to work. Or not lessons, but learning lessons. Historic is really bad. Just heads up. If you want, you can play historic. You can play standard if you want. Yeah, let's do it, Bidwolf. But yeah, you can play standard. You can play historic. Either way works. But I'll be playing historic, so just a heads up. Last year math sheet. Yeah, I was gonna say this is not a modern mechanic that most people would use. Are you playing card? You are playing card right after this one, Bidwolf. We were playing Skies first because Bidwolf had like 5 minutes of something to do. Don't think you've ever played Historic. Historic's pretty fun. It's basically just like not quite as modern. If that makes sense. Control sucks with that deck. Yeah, I feel like that's fair. That is a fair take. Love Historic because Dinos. Honestly, fair. Ooh, wait, that card's actually pretty good against my deck. Let's do... We'll grab some discard, why not? Oh, are you playing 60 or scare? Yeah, this is a 60 card deck format, so whatever that means for you. Okay, do this. Now, honestly, I'm probably just gonna bounce her. You have to replay her. Something like that. He's got the Avenger Tower. Yeah, we're up against heroes here for sure. I want to go ahead and do this. Let's see what you got. Oh, goodness. Get rid of the Aura Sight, because that's ramp. Then we'll do this. Put that in the graveyard, because we aren't even really planning on casting that yet. Gotta go a while beyond tonight, though. Alright, Riders. Hope you have a good night. Whatever you're doing until you're back. Okay, let's get rid of Monica. How long until this transforms? Long time. But this gets hexproof, so I can't really let that stick around, honestly. And you have a backup Jennifer anyway, so what am I supposed to do? Oh god, Ant Venom. He's here. Alrighty, what are these? 5 mana? Shoot. I gotta do everything this turn anyway, so I feel like I either go for the discard or I go for this. Yeah, let's grab removal. Okay, these are pretty good hits, honestly. Let's get rid of... No, I'm not sure, actually. Get rid of Jennifer. You can play the second one. We'll hopefully remove it. But yeah, Anti-Venom's gonna be rough. But also just play another 60 card deck that isn't historic. True, yes. pretty much everything works. The only thing that wouldn't technically work would be like, what's it called? Timeless. That's like the only format. Okay, trying to think of what the best plays here are. Don't really have flyers, unfortunately. Unfortunate that you got to transform for me too. I'm gonna pass. We're gonna do this guy. Do I have any actually? I guess so. That'll count. Get rid of that guy. For now. We're gonna be tanking 4. So I'm gonna have to do this next turn and then something else. I need to figure out a way to deal with these flyers. Alright. Go ahead and the end, I think. No captains. Wait, I messed up. I totally messed up. Because now I can't play this. Awkward. Yeah, I just threw the game. This is embarrassing. I had a shot, but I threw. Yeah. But yeah, the hexproof from Captain America is really good for this deck, so. Well played, well played. I got outdone by heroes. Damn. Damn. Yeah, I should have played the Ram session and something else, I think. But nice, well played. Jeez. Alright, Gator, you ready? Let's do it. And depending how this one goes, we might have time for more games, y'all. So if you want to hop into queue, feel free. I'd say for this one, maybe one time per person, just because we're only doing 30 minutes per deck. But once we get to another deck, you guys can hop back in. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Bad at hitting next. Me? I am not bad at hitting next. Unless I'm talking, then I'm awful at hitting next. Blue pizza. What are we dealing with here? Firebenders. Oh god. I think I know what's happening here. We'll do this. Cap is a really strong card, but you already know She-Hulk. Yeah, she's crazy. Once you transform her, it's just nuts. Okay, well, this was not what I was planning. That'll work, actually. We finally hit the black mana, so that's good. No. Let's not. I know exactly what I'm grabbing here. Unfortunately, you get to see it, but Scary stuff. I will say Cram Session is so good for holding up against aggro. It stalls generally just long enough, you know? Alright, that's fine. No. No buffing your guy. At least like that. He's already buff enough, okay? That's a good hit. Okay. We're doing this guy. Absolutely. That's a lot of mana. Right. I think I messed this up a little bit, but it's fine. Are you flashing back for flashing back for flashback? Because that's wild. Whew, that's a lot of damage. My god. We're gonna go grab... probably... four quenches. And then we'll stay on block. Double firebending's crazy. Yeah, your hero deck's great. I love it. Okay. Fine. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah. Like more courageous actions, ideally. Can't block anyway, but you might have a hasters. We'll stay on defense for now. What is that? Disgusting. Honestly, straight up, I think I just do this. Great draw, honestly. Okay. Oh, wait, I see what the problem is here. Okay, no attacks. We gotta wait for that guy to show up. There's stronger white cards out there, but they would not fit the hero theme you have going. Yeah. Thematics are just as important as everything else that's going on, honestly. I think I just gotta keep chilling for a second. Yeah, I actually can't stop that. That's a card I need. Right to that. Good. Let's cram. Let's we'll grab this one. Honestly, I'm just gonna hold up mana. We got birds to kill. Bird wizards. Yeah, got it. Don't really have much else going on, so. Ooh, good hit. That. And we're still waiting for you to play that the bird wizard. I think now's the time. Counter. I think we're probably there at this point. Yeah, that is rough, buddy. Not gonna lie. Especially with Scarab God. Scarab God's gonna be a problem. I do a cram sesh. We can hold up 4 mana. Right. At least I know what's coming. There's a hole in my plan? I don't know if there's a hole in my plan. Hi, Shara. Yes, we are running a control deck. I wanted to see if the what's it called? The learn mechanic from back in whatever this set is called is still good. Or I'm so dumb. I clicked wrong. This is awkward. But to see if it could work with the new lesson cards that have come out in like Avatar and stuff, and in Strixhaven. I'm gonna protect it. Yeah, that's a cool slick shot show off. That should be Exaxes. GG's, Gator. GG's. Commander Squirrel Girl has been your new favorite deck? That's awesome. Heck yeah. 4,210 damage in squirrels is crazy. What the heck? And very fair. Black control. I know. But look at that. Lessons doing cool things. Besides... is it lessons? Okay. We're gonna close the queue again. Briefly. Or actually, no. We're not gonna close it. I'm just gonna clear it out. Couldn't hit Speedball. Yeah, Speedball is great. But... we're going to move on to our next deck. And because I have 2 options, but because Metal Detecting mentioned Squirrel Girl, I think I have to start with the Squirrel Girl deck. So I will admit, I didn't build this one. I got this one from Legend VD. Please go check out his video about it too. But I just wanted to try a Squirrel Girl deck. most of them tend to be basically the same. Essentially running a combo of Shang-Chi, which allows you to activate your abilities as soon as creatures enter, with Unbeatable Squirrel Girl, which creates squirrels for 4 mana, and Enduring Vitality, which allows you to tap creatures for mana of any color. So you're basically just spamming infinite squirrels onto the field. But yeah, so basically it's that with a big mana package with Badgermole Cub, Llanowar, also a Thornvault Forager, mainly here to find our Squirrel Girl, but also taps for mana. Spider Manifestation, also more mana. And then we also have Formidable Speaker to find our combo pieces. Nature's Rhythm to do the same. Same with Michelangelo's Technique. We've got one Chomping Changeling for artifacts and enchantments problems. We've got Scavenging Ooze for all the graveyard decks we're going to see in Standard. And the Craterhoof Behemoth to finish it off. But yeah, Legend VD is the GOAT. Amen to that. And we'll go give this deck a try and see how it does. I'm honestly shocked it took me this long to make a Squirrel Girl deck. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you need some war crimes. That's crazy. Heck yeah. Metal Detecting Nebraska. Hopefully I live up to expectations and get some wins with this deck. We'll see what happens. Finale of Devastation. Wait, Finale of... Do you mean the Devastation, or is Deviation a real card that I don't know about? Because that'd be really funny. What is Earthcraft? I don't know what that is. Alright, we got some ramp, but not a lot of our finishers. I think we mulligan this. I feel like we need... This is better. We've got turn 2, Enduring Vitality, and then we can do Nature's Rhythm, probably. Actually going to build it in real life for Commander. Ooh, that's awesome. Heck yeah. I'm going to swap out a few dead cards from your arena list for some others. Nice. Which cards are you noticing are a little bit dead? I'm curious. Oh, wait, actually... We're like one turn away from getting the combo off, I think. I can do this for 3 right now, which is not quite enough for Squirrel Girl, I believe. Oh. They already surrendered? My guy. I didn't even get to do the squirrel thing. I think I did technically have enough to go find her, though. Well, hey. I got some gems for that, so that's cool. Let's try again. Let's try for others. Earthcraft, enchantment, 1 green, tap an untapped creature you control to untap target basic land. Wait, that actually sounds sick. It'd be really good with the Utopia Sprawl, like land decks. I feel like. Could be wrong. This looks pretty good. We got our finisher in hand, unfortunately, but other than that, this looks perfect. Mana for days. And yeah, feel free to hop into queue, guys, to play this deck. We'll be playing Standard, so keep that in mind if you want to. And if you don't know how to join queue, you can type in !join. And if you're not on Twitch, I can add you myself. Let me know. Yes, you are, Big Wolf. Yes, you are. And I'm excited to see it. Alright, let's see if we can beat the normal green deck. I don't know if we can or not. Honestly, I might just play this Craterhoof at this point. I think I would just win there. Let's see what they do, though. Mutagen. Oh, wait, it's mutagen tokens. Okay, interesting. If I Craterhoofed right now... No, that wouldn't be that great. But we can do Michelangelo's Technique. Hit the Shang-Chi, and we'll grab the Spider Manifestation. And then we can Enduring Vitality. And that's it. I guess I could play the Craterhoof, but I don't see a point, to be honest. Infinite mana with Scroll Girl if you have 4 more scrolls. Yes, exactly. I'm so excited to hopefully get that to pop off. I have so much mana right now. I gotta be able to activate the Thorn Vault Forager so I can go find the Squirrel Girl. I don't know if I have enough mana, but I'm very close to having enough mana, you know? Sylvan Library and the Great Henge will be swapped out for Door of Destiny and Coat of Arms. Ooh, nice. Okay. I have less mana now, but that's understandable. That's a lot of mana for a fight spell. Not gonna lie. It's a cool art, but it's a lot of mana. Made the crafts to make this standard. The brawl one works fine. Honestly, fair. The main reason I honestly could make this deck so easily was because I've done so much drafting. And there's a lot of the cards in this deck that are Marvel. Or cards that I've already had to get for other decks. So, I think the only ones I had to craft were Enduring Vitality. Okay. This is basically just a 1/1 counters deck. With some extra stuff. Alright, let's go get Squirrel Girl. And I'm honestly just gonna play the Thorn Vault Forager. And then next turn I'll play Squirrel Girl, because then I can activate it immediately. And I think I should be able to get infinite. We'll see. Banner of Kinship is already in it. Oh, that's a fun one. I like that idea. Oh, I think I just tank 8, honestly. I don't see a point in blocking here. Alright. Let's go for it. I think we have infinite here, as long as they don't have interaction. And with infinite comes Craterhoof Victory here as well. I can actually hit the token limit here, which I believe is 250. So I can swing in for 258 times 200 and something. Let's see how much damage we do. Oh wait, they don't have haste, but Craterhoof has haste, along with, you know, all the rest of them. Let's go, we got the combo. Watch them have a fog and I just lose somehow. That'd be wild. GG's. Just a casual 1289 negative. I did have fun. Thanks for asking. Oh, this is great. Yeah, right? If only the limit didn't exist, we could go crazy with this. I don't blame them for adding in the limit, because, like, there were so many decks that broke Arena. I feel like they added it in afterwards. Yeah, they did. But somebody confirmed that. You crashed out the game server with tokens. Yeah, honestly, I think a lot of people were doing that, which is why they added in the token limit. I don't know. I wish it was a little more than 250 personally, but I get the reasoning. The game struggles, so it only makes sense. But also, this is another reason I like Commander, because you can just be like, yeah, I'm making infinite tokens, and you don't have to actually, like, play all the infinite tokens out, you know? The Instant Surrender? Did I play them last game? Was that the same guy? Is that why they left? That would be really funny. Our wins. Let's go. 1,200 tokens is crazy. Yeah, they should make it like 500, but I don't know. I don't run the thing. Commander, I hardly know her. That's crazy. Lol. The token limit used to be 500 for a white card. Really? Oh, that's crazy. Hmm. You say maybe something went wrong and they had to lower the token limit or something. I don't know. I just work here. And they don't like spiders, apparently. Or I guess it's like a spider guy. Okay, we're against control here, which is going to be a little tough, I think. But we'll certainly do our best. Just going to do an Enduring Vitality while they're tapped out. They may be able to exile it, but we'll see. They're struggling a little bit on lands, but like not too bad. I feel like I should go ahead and Michelangelo's here while they are open. They will probably board wipe, but maybe we can pretend. Jeskai Revelation, huh? Alright. Makes sense. Need to get the hasty guy. Okay, let's do this. Then we can do this. See what they play. We need Hasty Boy and then Squirrel Girl. Be in good shape. A lot of control matchups today, though. My goodness. Ooh, Death to our enemies is cool. Some exciting tech. Right now we need 2 different cards, unfortunately. No blocks. Alrighty. I think I start with this. Discard this. Let's go get probably another Enduring Vitality. Yeah, we're in a rough spot here. We'll see what happens. Hello, Shikigami. How are you? You drew a game of Commander last time you went to your LGS. How'd you draw it? What happened? You guys get stuck in like an infinite loop or something? You haven't played since last set drop? Oh, you should hop on. The Marvel stuff is kind of crazy. We're playing some Squirrel Girl right now. Stuffy Doll named yourself Pariah and dealt 1 damage to it. Oh my god, yeah, that is crazy. Alrighty. I guess we do Enduring. Because that can withstand removal. And then end the turn. What happened to their tokens? They kill their own guys? Ooh, Thor is scary. Yeah, that's an extra Jeskai Revelation. My god. My god. Infinite mandatory damage loop with no winners, yeah. Did you do that for like a meme, or did you do it to, oh, they could have won the game right there. Well, they win the game either way, but I'll show off my Squirrel Girl probably before I end. Glad to hear it, Shikigami. Yeah, there's a lot of cool decks you can come with, honestly. For the new set. I am enjoying it, I'm not gonna lie. On purpose, because you were overpowering the whole table. That's so funny. You were like, alright, we should start over, guys. I'm gonna make this a draw. That's fair. That's fair. I do love me some stuffy doll shenanigans, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Not bad. Got Badger Mole Cub, 1 mana dork to go along with it. Along with Enduring Vitality, which makes everyone a mana dork. Ooh, double Badger Mole is crazy. That's pretty good. Especially with the Enduring Vitality pull-up. That's crazy. I'm not used to seeing this in the Spider-Man form yet, and it throws me off every time I see it. Odds are they probably sheltered by ghosts on Badger Mole Cub, yes. I'd put some solid money on that. I don't know what they're splashing red for, though. This is the Horus deck, I think. What's your commander you're running for that, Shara? Oh, on the land? Okay. Alright. That's what you want to do? Fair enough. Okay. We're going to do Badger Mole into Enduring Vitality. Into... God, if I had the one that gave him haste, I might be able to go crazy right now. We'll probably just play the Forager. Because then next turn we can search. In theory. Archangel Avacyn. Avacyn the Pure. Ooh, yep. That's a good one. We love some Archangels. Origin of it. I don't know what I'm playing against. I'm going to be so real. What I do know is I have a ridiculous amount of mana right now. I think I have 17 mana. Which is crazy insane. Because, yeah, it's 3 for each one of these creatures, basically, and then 2, so... Jeez! Gotta see if we can get the win before they do, I guess. But I think we have enough to go crazy here. Let's see. Go find our squirrel. We don't have the haste for it yet, though, unfortunately. Here we go, do this for 2. Go get Shang-Chi. I hope that's enough mana to go absolutely insane. I think it is. Squirrels. One more activation. And then we're going to do the Nature's Rhythm for 8. Get the Crater Hoof. Only 2 creatures swung in, because nothing else had haste, but, I mean, hey, that's all you need for the win sometimes. Each time you pull it out, someone unaware says, you can't play red in that. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the color identity for Commander's situation. But let's go. You didn't get Ghost or Lightborn armor. Yeah, it didn't seem like they got the removal they needed. Also, they removed some weird creatures, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they should have removed some of the combo pieces. Especially once you see the squirrel mana dork. I feel like, well, okay, I can't blame everybody for not knowing exactly what's going on in the meta at all times. So, let me not do that. Ooh. Spiders, okay. Doing spidery things, I guess. Or the fact that Avison doesn't have a red mana pip except for the color identity one. Oh, true. Which is only on the backside. Yeah. A lot of people don't really understand how the color identity stuff really works, so fair enough. Alrighty. We've got 3 mana. I think we do... Can't do that for... But I can get rid of the Origin of Spider-Man here. And in theory, next turn I can Michelangelo's Tower. Go crazy! Badger Mole should have been hit. Yeah, honestly, the Badger Mole could have been stopped. You know, maybe I shouldn't have gotten rid of that guy, because he could have tapped for like 3 mana if I get my mana tapping thing. Alright, let's see what we hit here. Definitely squirrel. Oh, wait. Oh, I can't hit both. I think I go Enduring Vitality, actually, along with Spider-Man Infestation. Because we have other ways to get Squirrel Girl, you know? JT, this guy, and then we swing in. Oh, I'm regretting swinging in. Well, that's okay. That is okay. You see what I said about token on token warfare? Let me read that. You care for a token on token deck? There will be, you only attack with tokens. Sure, yeah, we can do that. Thank you for pointing that out, by the way. I definitely missed that. But I think we have lethal here. Especially with the manifestations untapping. Hi, Squirrel Girl. Time for some squirrel things. I might even be able to infinite in response. Let's see. I think I can, yep. GG's. Let's go. Alright, I think we have time for 1 or 2 more. If you guys want to play against this deck in Standard, please hop into queue. And if you don't know how, just let me know and I'll help you out. Only tokens can attack. Alright, deal. I don't know why I feel like I'm getting played here, Bidwolf. Squints. But no, I'm ready. This should be fun. Oh, the Llanowar was like a whole turn too late. Enduring Vitality is going to be so good. So curious what I'm playing against here. Bye, Badgermole. You did your best. Alright, let's do Enduring. Next turn we can do a couple Lana Wars maybe, and a Scavenging Use. Something like that. You have infinite scrolls, you have humans. Ooh, okay. I don't know what makes infinite human tokens, to be honest. I guess I'll find out. Are they like human soldiers? Ooh, that's a good. Let's do a setup turn. Next turn, I don't know if we can go infinite, to be honest. We'll find out. Here's to hoping. They seem to be kind of a weird control-y deck. So that's the only thing that concerns me a little bit. Limited humans. Oh, interesting. Okay. I don't know what to expect that to be. Don't think we have infinite here. But we sure do have the setup to go infinite next. Do you have the board? Question? Your everyday 1/1 humans who live off the streets is crazy. All right, what kind of board wipe are we dealing with here? What I need to know. Because obviously we're about to combo off. I'm hoping they just have targeted removal. That would help me out so much. Or they just do the card draw. That would also save me. They are board wiping. We tap everything for green. That way I can activate Squirrel Girl. Afterwards, would love to search for basic. Thank you. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to combo off here, but I will get quite a few squirrels, I think. Eventually. Not right now, but eventually. Okay. Swing in. Actually, do we swing in? I feel like I just keep activating Squirrel Bro, to be honest. We'll see what happens. Welcome back, Sky. How did mowing go? Alright, these are going to be problems. No, Roll Girl is cooked. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. I guess I should have swung with Squirrel Girl. That's okay. Goodbye, Squirrel. You did your best. I'm hoping I can draw a land. That way I can do Spider-Man Infestation plus Squirrel Girl. I did not get that, though. Let's just do double Spider-Man. We need mana. We need it bad. I guess I could have done Squirrel Girl for the same amount of mana, but technically those two on tap. Squirrel activate. Always good when you have music. Nice. What music were you listening to, Sky? I was always, anytime I'd have to mow the lawn, I'd put on like an audiobook. Yoni the Wonderland album. Nice. Sounds cool. I know Yoni. I don't know album names though, so I have to look it up. Alrighty. Let's... I guess we'll do another Squirrel Girl. Activator, make some squirrels. Hope and pray they don't have a board wipe. And then next turn I can Greater Hoof. Fingers crossed. No board wipe, please. Okay. You know, Bottomless Pool, not a bad card. Especially for an uncommon. Not mad about that. Okay, they're leaving mana, which makes me nervous. So I'm gonna just do Squirrel Girls instead of try to finish them. Swing with everything but 4 of them. We can get some damage in. But then still activate Squirrel Girl. They're holding things up, which makes me nervous. Hero form is crazy, actually. We're making a garbage amount of tutus. But I guess if that's the best you can do, I would have done the Enduring Vitality, personally. That's a lot of spiders. Am I dead? I might be dead. I think I'm dead. Okay, cool mirror form deck. I like that. A little rough because we couldn't combo, but it is what it is. Not saying my deck will be up to par, but I'm gonna try some. Alright, deal. Sounds good to me. Alright, we are ready to do some viewer games, guys. So, up first, Bidwolf, are you ready? I wait, I'm gonna go open this pack I got sometime today. Nice. And spend an orb. Or 2, actually. Alright, Bidwolf, you ready? Let's do it. Alright, I just got the last card style I need to. Righty. Let's go ahead and Squirrel Girl it up. So this is standard. Good luck, everybody. Let's do it. Also, Other, thank you for the follow. I think I missed that earlier. I appreciate it. Token on token. Right. Thank you for the reminder. Let's do it. Love the gambling and everyone while opening the one free pack you get sometimes. Yeah, right? Honestly. Ah. I love Kafka. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. We can maybe make it work. So no attacking unless it's tokens. Interesting. Access. Okay. We got a badger mole. I see what you're doing there. Nice. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this down. Not a fan of the Soul Warden. I go ranked brawl. What do I see? That's hilarious, honestly. Alright, let's grab our vitality and then a badge roll. Land. Let's Shang-Chi. And then time for infinite tokens. The Soul Warden is crazy. Again. I think I can do one more. No, I don't think I can do one more. Me count it up once it's done doing its thing. 42 plus 8 is exactly 250. Alright, cool. And I guess I'll play this guy out. And might as well play this. Do those two, I guess. There we go. Want to know a new combo breaker? Hi, Dio. I'd love to know a new combo breaker. What's you got? You've been struggling on lands over there, Vidwolf. That is tough. Alrighty, let's grab that. Might as well, just in case things go south for some reason. And then let's do this for 8. This really didn't end up being a token v token situation. It ended up being more like a squirrels. Okay, can I grab this whole thing? Oh my god. Give me a sec. I can only attack with squirrels. Them's the rules. Actually, wait. This is gonna be way easier. Let's all attack and then unattack the rest. That's gonna go way faster. I can't break these rules. Bam. 250 attackers exactly. Okay, so Mole Man plus Insidious Roots, infinite mana token pool, nice. Every turn you gain 2 mana, so in 5 turns you gain 10 mana. If every other card you play is high-end game spells, you win. Ooh, interesting. 2 Book of Life's in hand. I don't even know. What is Book of Life? Let me Google that. Book of Life. Oh, the Exalted Deeds book, that one. Low level control cards make it nasty. Dang, yeah, that sounds cool. I'd love to see that. What are you trying to break with that? Is your buddy that you were playing with before doing more mean things? Made a concede, stole Shang-Chi, nice. Alright, Sarah, perfect timing. You ready? You can't lose the game. Yeah, that card's fun. That'd be crazy. Ranked Diamond 2 last season? Nice. Like, super close to Mythic. Last deck was Boros. Nice. Alright, Sarah, let's do it. Time for more squirrels in Standard. I am ready when you are. Steve, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Let's do it. The more you kill, the more you lose. No, that sounds awesome, honestly. Little punishment for taking things out. We love to see it. Yeah, the game picked. I don't get mana to play. I try to make it fun. Yeah, sorry, Bidwolf. That's unlucky. If nobody else hops into queue and wants to play, maybe I give you another go at it, okay? Love all the Enduring Creature enchantments. Yeah, Enduring Creature enchantments are fun. I definitely enjoy them. Alrighty, and this is okay. It's not like amazing, but we'll survive. Dio, you want next? Alright, deal. We're playing Standard for this one. I will be playing this deck. So I'll put myself in queue for you. Favorite is Enduring Tenacity. Yeah, Tenacity's really good. Really good. Alright, get this guy down. Not gonna swing in yet. Got plans. Ooh, Chocobo. What deck, Rainbow or Boros Diamond? I want to see the Boros Diamond deck. Let's do that. I'm for a squirrel. Perhaps? No squirrels. Sadness. Nah. We'll keep it. Mostly because it has your favorite infinite combo. Yeah, that's a great infinite combo, honestly. Forager. But I think I just play Michelangelo's. I might get countered, but it is what it is. No? Oh, okay. I'm shocked, actually. Do that. No. we'll go ahead and play the 4s or 2. Why not? Simple and easy to pull off. You get the stuff off. Yeah, honestly, you're not wrong there. Really glad I kept it back up with that. Can I go off here? Question. I don't think so, but I'm certainly going to try. Okay, actually, no, I think I can go off here. Let's go. Time for infinite squirrels, also known as 250 squirrels. Dang, I tried. Yeah, you were also stuck on mana. I don't know what's happening. Nobody's getting the mana they need. I don't have the win just yet, technically, but we're basically there. Go find a squirrel. We'll grab this guy, might as well. Get rid of the hunter's talent just in case. But he made a straight blue. There's just counters and mills to the biggest degree. Oh, that's brutal. Talking you can't cast nothing and watch you mill every turn. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. That is pretty brutal. It's always like the most satisfying to be just like the counter only decks, though, you know? No one getting the mana they need. Says the guy who has infinite mana. Yeah, my bad, my bad. I'm trying to empathize. I've been there. I've been there. It'd be really funny if I got etherized here. That's not an etherized, thankfully. But I guess I lose one of my fellas. Bye, Shang-Chi. Appreciate you. Don't let the cute llama avatar fool you. This guy's the best. I appreciate it. Alright, well, there's no etherize. I think I'm just gonna go crazy. Like the avatar is an illusion until you scoop. Honestly, I try to kick some butt, I'm not gonna lie. Bye, Squirrel Girl. You did everything you had to today. You beat Thanos. Also, you guys see I got a new Squee pet. I'm so excited to use it. He's like one of my favorite characters. Alright, thanks for the game, Shara. GG's. Alrighty, up next is Dio. You ready, Dio? My boy Dio. Where is that from? I feel like somebody I know quoted something to get that. Alright, let's go, Dio. What was your name on here again? Is it the same thing? Is that from JoJo? I haven't actually seen JoJo, so I'm not surprised. Makola? Okay, perfect. Thank you for the reminder. I don't see you online. There you are. Okay, yeah. Whenever you're online, challenge me, Dio. It's when you least expect it. It's me, Dio. Oh god. Terrifying. I need to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's like on my list. I've got like, I don't know, probably 10 or so anime I need to go watch because they're just like classics that I've never seen. And JoJo's is one of them. Let me think. It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I need to watch Death Note. I need to watch Tokyo Ghoul. I need to finish Fairy Tail and Bleach. I'm trying to think. There's some other ones, but those are the main ones that are coming to mind for like the big anime I haven't seen yet. I do love Hunter x Hunter. I'm not gonna lie. I already watched that. I'm caught up on all the anime episodes at least. It is such a good show. If you're watching JoJo, the Power Explained is insane. Yeah, the power system in that I've heard is absolutely wild with the stands, I believe they're called. I had a buddy show me like an abridged version of it, and it was just crazy. I didn't even know what to do. Yeah, let's be mana efficient here. Love when you're stuck to waiting for opponent and then you see you draw up here in the middle of the screen. Yeah, that's never fun. Ooh, Impact Tremors is pretty scary. Alright, let's do another setup turn, I think. And then next turn we go crazy. Hope Hunter X Hunter gets more seasons. Yeah, me too, me too. Fingers crossed. Alrighty, we're going insane. It's squirrel time. Squirrel after squirrel after squirrel. After squirrel after squirrel. But yeah, I'd love for Hunter x Hunter to get more seasons, but I don't think it's going to, unfortunately. I think they're all done with the seasons already, as far as I'm aware. Let's go get all the squirrels out of our deck, I guess. These are my backup plan in case all my guys get board wiped. Because yeah, I don't have an Impact Tremors to make that brutal. But yeah, I don't think Hunter x Hunter is coming with a second season, or Hunter x Hunter, or whatever it is. Because I can't remember what I heard about it, but I remember hearing that they aren't going to probably do another season. But then again, that was like years and years ago when I heard that, so I could be wrong about that. Oh, Sephiroth. What a guy. Ouchie. It's a cool card, though. Alcoven Pack Beasts. Oh, that's actually really cool with Sephiroth. Nice. I like that combo. Unfortunately, I do have about 250 squirrels coming your way. But GG's. You got a list you want me to play? Alright, yeah, send it to me. Heck yeah, I'd love to. And GG's, Dio. I like your deck. That's a cool concept of the Dalkoven pack piece with Sephiroth. I am a fan. Right. You had split up next? Oh, that's brutal. I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of times everybody's like 1 mana away from going crazy. That's how it goes. Alrighty, Bidwolf, are you still around? Do you want to try another game to try to get that token challenge off that you were talking about? Now add Arnon Deathbloom Botanist. I need to look that up. Give me a second. I don't remember exactly what that is. Oh yeah, she's crazy. I like her concept too. That'll be fun. Send it to the Discord. Alright, Sharon, I'll take a look at it. If I have the cards, I'll probably try to play that on Sunday. You sure, Big Wolf? Okay, no worries. Alright, well if that's the case, we're gonna go ahead and close off Squirrel Girl deck. She did great. We love Squirrel Girl. Let me take a look at the deck list. Just before I move on. I'm gonna have to transfer that into Arena later and figure out what I'm looking at, but it looks cool. Yeah, she makes tokens really deadly. Alrighty, guys. So, up next, we've got a deck near and dear to my heart. So, I've been seeing everybody playing this card, World War Hulk, right? Basically, if you get the correct cards, you can essentially turn 3, play whatever green or red card you want. Which is really good. That's really crazy. And I was looking at some deck lists for it, and I realized, I was like, you know what? Like, this is basically another way to cheat a bunch of big creatures into play. So what better deck to put this into than my random encounter deck? I've trimmed random encounters a little bit. Added in instead Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I think that'll be fun. We've also got our classic improvisation capstone for gambling, as well as Raph and Mikey for more gambling. We've got a big turtle, a big dinosaur. We've got a big giant druid guy, for more dinosaurs, and just a bunch of creatures. And I figured I wanted to combine the World War Hulk deck with the random encounter shenanigans I've already been up to, and see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do today. It makes random encounter a lot less likely to hit, but I think that's okay. I think that's fine. I want a great combo with that Unstoppable Slasher with Jolly Blue Man. Oh, that does sound crazy. Heck yeah. Go again, I'm ready. Alright, yeah. We're gonna play this deck on the ladder for a bit, and then after we do that, we'll get to some more viewer games. So, if you wait like 30 minutes, we'll be set, if that works for you. Let's do it, yeah. You want to be first in queue, Dio? What's my ladder rank? You know, I don't actually know. I've been playing so much draft this season. I think I'm probably only in gold or plat. I'll check on it. Dang. The guy I like squirrels just joined right after we stopped playing the squirrel deck. That's rough. That's so rough. Only if it's Squirrel Girl crazy? Like, you only want to play my Squirrel Girl deck? Is that what you're saying? Let's play Overlord. Or only if my deck is as crazy as my Squirrel Girl deck. You gotta learn more combos. Fair. Yeah, there's a lot of combos to be learned out here. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. But that's okay. Only if. Oh god. Alright, you keep your secrets. Alright, I'm probably just gonna play the Carnosaur here. Or maybe I should play this. No, I'm gonna do Carnosaur because the next turn I can teamwork the Mightiest Heroes. Let's do that. Venusaur. Let's go. You have a dog picture now? Okay, thanks, Scott. I'll take a look at it when I get a chance. Vince, sorry for disappearing last time. That's no worries. No worries at all, Vince. Hope you're having a good week. Hope everything's okay. Well, never mind. We don't get to keep the trumpeting Gardevoir. Sad days. Okay, though. We get more lands. Everything's great? Great. We're doing good this week, honestly. Had a lot of fun playing Magic. Been playing some Minecraft with some buddies of mine, which has been a lot of fun. Work's been not too bad, which is rare, so that's fun. Bro, so that's Boros. It's Vengeful Blood Witch with all Let's Scavengers, Sephiroth, Pack Beast, Funeral, Room Enchantment Room. Sounds wild, Dio. You should send your deck list for that. I'd love to see it. Another Sheltered by Ghost. My god. All my guys are getting removed. I'm never gonna get to teamwork this. Picked up some cards for your Squall deck. Nice. Heck yeah. So if one creature dies, you gain 5, they lose 5. Yeah, that's a good combo. You only 5 proxies left to place. Nice. Heck yeah. Always a good feeling to have all the real cards in the deck, honestly. After you make a proxy deck work pretty well. Help you tweak it. You need the Llama Brutality. Alright, yeah, I'll take a look at it. Let me know when you've sent it and where you send it. I recommend the Discord, because then other people can take a look at it too. Can I review it and tell you what you're doing wrong? Sure. If you're around Sunday, Dio, I can review decks on Sunday if that works for you. Or I can take a look at it if you put it in the Discord and I can respond there if that works for you. Either way. But if you want it on stream, I'll definitely do it on Sunday if you'd like. Alright, Tanjiro, come on, man. I got some new good emotes. I'm gonna hit him with let us do battle. Come on, Tanjiro. Need to keep the secrets of the magic. Alright. But yeah, if you DM it to me, I'll take a look and I'll give you some recommendations. No worries either way. I have a cat picture now as well. Thanks, Guy. I appreciate it. Alright. How are we timing out on mono white auras? Come on, man. Tanjiro, you could do it. I believe in you. What was all this trading for? If you're just gonna time out, I'm gonna be so sad. Yes, this is standard. We're so close to being able to do both. Just gonna do this though, and say go. Yes, so this is standard. We've done one other standard deck and a historic deck so far today. And then for the last hour, we're gonna do a brawl deck that I got challenged to make by Sky. By the way, for your shrine deck, you're 29 rares, 6 mythics away. That's a lot of wild cards you need there. Not gonna lie. That's gonna take a minute. You should definitely open packs in the sets that your shrines are coming from. If you can. Looking if there's common or uncommon counterparts that you could use instead. There probably are. Not for the shrines themselves, but maybe for other cards. Alright, they're finally cooking. Cooking with gas. Alright, what's that last card? Come on, play it. You don't have to respond. Alright, now we can do the teamwork. Teamwork! Earth's mightiest heroes! Basically random encounter, but a little less random, you know? Oh, that's crazy hits, actually. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're going nuts there. GG's, let's go. And yeah, so right now I'm playing a standard deck, Bidwolf, if you're talking to me. But the next deck I'm going to play is going to be Brawl. But yeah, I think the Shrine deck Shara is talking about is Brawl. If that's what you're asking about. What's the rarest you need are lands? Oh, that's brutal. The lands you can replace, though. There are a decent number of tapped dual lands that are like common, uncommon. Those aren't bad. But, you know, the question is whether or not you want to, I guess, spend that money, you know? Found a card you hadn't seen before, so that's why I made the Brawl deck. True, yeah, you were like, I want to challenge you to Brawl deck, and I was like, if you find a card I don't know, you got it. Riveting recap by now. Want to build a new Brawl deck, not sure what commander to use. Okay, nice. Yeah, what, I guess, what do you usually play, Vince? And do you want to do something, like, similar, or do you want to do something completely new and different? Discord, you sent the deck list? Alright, yeah, I'll take a look at it in a sec. Actually, I'll probably take a look after stream, honestly, if that's alright with you. This should be good. I mean, as long as we get to cast it against Lemony Log's blue deck. Mad MF, my tag. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, you can replace the shock, but not the fetch. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Alrighty, so we can do World War Hulk. Or we can fade another turn. But I guess, you know, every turn we're casting something crazy right now, so maybe we go for it. Let's give it a shot. I know they probably have a counter spell, but we'll do our best. Usually do 2 to 3 color commanders. Okay, any like playstyles in specific? Yeah, Agent Bishop is pretty cool. That would be kind of a fun one. Yeah, he definitely countered that, and he will probably continue to counter my stuff, but you kind of just got to keep playing it, you know? And hope they don't have the counter spells. They've got 4 cards left in hand. I'm going to have a thing to play basically every turn now, so it's a pretty good hit. Unfortunately, I milled some of my other things, but that's okay. Alright, you're getting rid of Vaultborn Tyrant's abilities, I'm guessing? Yeah, makes sense. Alright. We're still gaining a bunch of life, though. I don't know why you'd bounce that, to be honest, but alright. Works for me. Next turn, I think we play Wrath. And then hopefully turn after we can play something else. Decks are your style. Okay. Open to playing a chill commander. Alright. Let me think. I'll play this guy, actually. I think I need the life gain and a good blocker. I know Raffin might give fun, but I think playing the life gain might save my butt here. And I need lands for next turn for Galta. Oh, please. If I can draw a Cavern of Souls this turn, I'm gonna pop off. 2-3 colors and mean decks are his style. Make him play Coda's Fangkeeper or Marlia Face. I'll take a look at those in a second, yeah. Alright, this is our only shot, so we gotta give Galta go. Okay. If they're playing that, they may not actually have the counter. They may still have the counter, obviously, but see. Oh, they're digging. Maybe they're fading it, though. Let me think, Vince. Tishana's, really? That's so lame. Well, we're at 8 life, so we're dead. No, that's so sad. Okay, let me look up some of these commanders you guys are recommending to see if I can recommend it a bit. There's Fangkeeper. That one's pretty fun. Marlin Face. Oh yeah, Marlin's cool. Oh yeah, I remember that guy. Yeah, this guy, I like that guy, the Dino boy. Let me think for like 2 seconds before we go to the next game on what commander I'd recommend. I'm gonna say what's that? Elf Sand. Okay, let me find the elf real quick. There's a elf from Lorwyn I'd like to see you build before we hop into the next game. Let me find it real quick. The deck. Okay, so it is in Lorwyn. It is black, it is green. It's high perfect Morcant. So basically, whenever it or another elf you control enters, the each opponent blights one, so they have to put a -1/-1 counter on a creature they control, and you can tap 3 elves you control to proliferate it. Oh, he asked for no kindred? Okay, never mind. Let's not do kindred then. Let's do... So we're definitely not a Lorwyn card then. Let's see. I'm going to actually grab you one of the Strixhaven Dragons. So I'm going to say you should build a Silverquill the Disputant deck. Super fair, Vince. Super fair. Do a Silverquill deck. This guy would be super fun. Probably a lot of tokens and a lot of instants and sorceries. All right, back to random World Wars. Your favorite color pairing right now? That's cool. Heck yeah. Time to get building. Amen. That's right. Alright, well, we have all the World War Hulks. We might end up with just a really buff Llanowar Elves, but hopefully we draw one of our big creatures to pair with it. Time to get building. You get to work. Honestly, I should build some of the dragons from that set. Okay, we got one of our guys at least, so that's good. We still need one more land and a World War Hulk to be able to play it. Come on. What am I playing against? Graveyard? Okay, makes sense. Honestly, that was a whole nothing burger, so that's pretty good for me. Because I think I'm just going to be able to play World War Hulk after World War Hulk after World War Hulk. Like, just over and over again. And in theory, with the Vaultborn Tyrant, I can hit other creatures with it, too. So, hopefully, that's enough. It really depends on the Formidable Speaker, though. If they discard the Scary Black Guy and then go search... that sounds bad. The, the what's it called, the 7-mana one that wipes the board and brings everything back. But yeah, or free Vaultborn, random encounter, let's go. Okay, maybe we're doing that instead. Kind of want to see you make a Gishath Dino go Stompy deck. I'd be down. I've got a buddy who's got one of those decks that I used to play Commander with all the time. Maybe I can get some notes from him. Is that the World War Hulk or what? The Vaultborn? Okay, sure. I get to draw again, so we see if I get another land. And then if they play their big combo, I get to get it back. So that was really nice of them. Laza would be funnier. I want to know what the dirty thing you saw happen was. Sounds hilarious. Alrighty. I think I just random encountered this. Like, World War Hulk into Summon Fenrir is kind of lame. So. Bro, it was random. You didn't even know if we were going to hit anything, Flip. We didn't even know. We probably would have. But still. The principle of the thing. Continue. Imagine if we had an Esper suggestion. Yeah, Esper's pretty fun, but some of the Esper cards are not as fun to play against. Alright. If we draw a Llanowar Elves, this is the dream draw. If we don't, it's not. We didn't. This might be rough. We'll see if we hit the, we need one more land. And they have a lot of ramp, so we really need it soon. Well, I guess we can slow them down while we're waiting for our ramp spells. Or for our land, I should say. Well, I can't ramp next turn. I gotta get rid of that. Didn't want the lands anyway. Joke's on you. Zala, Vorn collects only 5 CMC creatures. Basically, discover into the vortex and then cast 5 CMC creatures. Get all the creatures out of the deck. That's crazy. What the hell? Alright, I mean, they don't have Ouroboros, so it's not like we're, like, losing as quickly as possible. But it's still not ideal. Brother! I need a land, please! What did you do? I don't know, what did you do, Bidwolf? Okay, well we got the land, but it's way too late. So we're just gonna perish and move on to the next one. Not really. I didn't draw any lands, so I was sad. Is Bidwolf a Bidoof joke, by the way? Like the name? Because every time I see your name, I think Bidoof. And I'm just like... not sure if that's actually what it's what it's based around or not. We'll probably do this for a green. But we'll see. Maybe? Go find a land. Forest for sure. Ramp? In theory, if this resolves, the next turn we can do our thing. Our big scary. But we'll see what happens. Okay. I don't know what I'm up against here. Is this like, is it elementals or spell slinger or prowess? Probably spell slinger. Based on the cards I'm seeing. Might just be prowess though. Well, unluckily for them, we have a World War Hulk. And that means next turn we get to get a improvisation capstone too. And they're gonna be having a rough day. Let's go. Beating up one of the meta decks. Love to see it. Oh, to my hand? Oh no. I have to cast it again? That's so sad. Hi Kazuto. Question, am I evil for raining cats and dogs? I don't think so. Thank you for the follow. Are you playing a Rin and Seri deck? Because I'm a fan of Rin and Seri personally. Alright, time for an improvisation capstone. See what we hit. Do you really have a Spell Pierce? That is so lame. It's fine. Yes, but you also play Lathril. Let me look up Lathril. I need to remind myself who that is. Lathril. Ooh, the elf. Yeah, she's cool. She's very cool. Alright, well. It's gonna be a really lame World War Hulk final trigger, but it's fine. I may just like double Charring Bite on these otters, but we'll see. Might try to go for the capstone again. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I'll try the Aurora. Awakener. See if they let it stick around this time. Okay. Land is fine, then we can do a Charring Bite. Lathril's really cool, though. I need to make some new Brawl decks, honestly. More Spell Pierce? I knew it. I knew it. I'm so glad I didn't play my capstone there. I had a feeling. Alright, Crab. Scary Crab, alright. Luckily, we still have a blocker. Get him there behind. I'm trying. Luckily... Please don't get Spell Pierce. Anything but Spell Pierce. Into the Flood Moss, fine. We can make that work. Yeah, I think... Okay. This is fine. Because this turn I can get off the capstone. And I can probably keep up enough blockers to not be murdered. Or maybe I need to just like get rid of crab and focus on getting blockers this turn. Yeah, let's do that. Well, I can do both, I guess. Let's play these guys. We'll capstone next turn once it's a little safer. They're probably gonna upgrade Storm Chaser's talent and go for like a bounce, would be my guess, but we'll see. Okay, I really need to get this capstone off, but I don't know if I have the chance. Ah, jeez. Okay, they have a land in hand. That's so good for me. Okay, so they have a burst lightning. I need to actually gain life here, because otherwise they're going to murk me next turn with the burst lightning. So I'm going to go ahead and cast this. We're stalling. Not like the guy, but we're stalling for time. Does mean we can play at some point? Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna actually, after this game, I'm gonna start playing some standard games with this deck. If anybody wants to hop in, you are more than welcome to. And then after that, I'll play a brawl deck for a bit. And once I've played the brawl deck on the ladder for a bit, then I'll start playing some brawl games if people want to play. You're more than welcome to. The queue is open, so if you want to join it for the standard games, let me know. All right. Get another guy on the field, then the deck a bit. All right, I think we have enough blockers now, so I'm going to start swinging. Get some damage in. This is lethal, so they're going to have to block at least the Overlord of the Hotwoods. And also, Kazuto, if you ever want to hop in the streams on Sunday, I always do viewer games then, so you're welcome to hop in anytime. Get the name? Yeah, let me send that real quick. Let me go grab it. I think this is them giving up. GG's, let's go. Okay, let me send that real quick in the chat. There you go. Alrighty, it is viewer game time. Let's see who all's in the queue. First up is Bidwolf. You ready, Bidwolf? And Kazuto, are you wanting to play some standard as well? Or anybody else? Let's do it, Bidwolf. Alrighty, let's grab our random World War. Standard for sure. The next deck will be Brawl. Nice, got the timing on the dot. Yeah, right? It's perfect. Somehow, so far today. I feel like usually I end up in a game where I'm stuck. Like right at the end, or like I gotta end it like a minute early maybe, but this one was perfect. Alrighty, not a bad hand. We can make this work. That's nice, just in case. There's Miss Walters, huh? Honestly, I'm just gonna play this. LL. Theo, did you want to play this time too? Okay, sheltered by ghosts. Nice. Okay, I think the answer here is random encounter. Okay, I was a little wrong, but that's all right. I guess we just swing in with those. I did not hit there at all. I think I gotta play this. Oh god. I don't know if I can actually beat that card. Right. Well, I think we have to do this because we can't do the other one for much. That's so bad. I don't know what it is about your deck, Midwolf, but I always get stomped by this thing. It's crazy. God. Hero is kicking my butt. GG's. I got it, Kazuto. We are friends now. And Dio, did you want to get a game? Or Kazuto, either one. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah, hop in, Sky. Let's do it. You're up, Sky. Let's do it. The heroes stand tall, very tall. The She-Hulk is a monster. Yeah, she kicks my butt so often. One of these days I'll beat you. I just need a little more luck on my side, I think. But whenever you're ready, Sky, let's do it. But Kazuto and Dio, speak up if you guys want to play the standard games, or if you're waiting for the brawl one. Either way. Okay. Let's see if we can draw a better hand. I mean, it's beautiful. Kind of sucks because we got to do this, but it is fine. Oh, whoops. That was a mistake. I didn't realize. I forgot. Yeah, I'm dumb. Ooh, rabbit time. Nice. We need to draw something to do with this because otherwise these guys are just here existing. But isn't World War Hulk just an auto include in every commander deck that has a commander that's green or red with just everything? Okay, this is gonna be really funny to do. I'm doing this for 0 value, but I need the counters or something. So I gotta have something happen. Otherwise I'm gonna get overrun by rabbits. my god. Is that really the free spell I'm gonna get? That's crazy. Alright, Sky, I hope you're ready for my freest Llanowar elf. Oh, that's funny. Well, at least my Llanowar elves are gonna be pretty buff. Pretty nice. Oh god. That's really bad. Is that game? I think that's game. Yeah. GG, Sky. What did you say? You said like 2 seconds ago, I'll let you stomp me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You just kick my butt. Jeez. Well played, Sky. That was awesome. Alright. Anybody else looking for a game? You lied. I noticed. How dare. No, I'm just kidding. You did great. Want to try Heroes again? Sure, yeah. Why not, Vidwolf? Let's do it. I'm not hearing anything from the guys over on the TikTok, so let me make sure that stream's still working. Looks like it is. But yeah, let's do it, Vidwolf. Maybe my chance to beating heroes is to play the Hulk, another hero, you know? A big green guy. Hulk versus She-Hulk. See what happens. Not great. Good top end, but nothing else. But we'll do better. Not amazing, but it'll do better. I may have a chance, you don't have her. Alright. Bet. That was my shot. Alright. Well, decent draw. If I can get a World War Hulk, maybe. Gonna try a bad sack deck, but if we're like, fuck it. if you know what I mean, yeah? I got you. Alright, well, we're ramping into Oblivion, that's for sure. And they're not. They do have a Leyline X, though, which can be a little tough. The cap is here. Alright, let's do Overlord. We can start. I guess we're just going to be playing our big dudes this time. Assless Collar. Ooh. Pretty good with the first strike. Oh, God. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a little lifelink. Okay, thank God I drew that. Oh, shoot. I just messed up. I might be dead. Oh, no. Okay. If I block with everything, I do live. So that's good. But yeah, I should have done the Trumpeting Carnosaur first. I could have gotten rid of the cap. But now I can't. If I block here, I go down to 1, I believe. If I'm mathing properly. Apparently I'm not mathing properly. How did that do so much damage? Am I missing something? I don't know what I missed there, but maybe I just mathed wrong and my brain isn't working. My God. I'm getting demoed. Alright, maybe the World War Hulk deck isn't quite as good. Long live the heroes. Yeah. Woo. Yeah, I misplayed that though, Bidwolf. I had the 3 removal, and if I had done that first on the shield counter, I forgot I had a shield counter. I probably would have been okay at least. Maybe not a win, but doable. Alright, Sky, I appreciate you joining. Let's do it. Playline 5 plus 2, then double strike. Yeah, that's... I thought I mathed it out to where I had enough life, but I had 8 life. Oh, I'm dumb. The first strike death touch means you only have to do 1 damage to the creature. That's what it is. That's my mistake. It's not the power and toughness I had correct. I forgot I had death touch first strike. And I forgot how that interaction works. Oopsie. Alright. Well, this is a slow hand, but there's a chance. Get rid of that guy. There's another one. Terrifying. Cap has to hold it down while Jen was on her day off. Yeah, she went on vacation. Oh, jeez. Leonardo's gonna get big. And we don't have anything to play until turn 6, so... Woohoo. Come on, game, give me something. Oh, man. I think I'm dead again. I'd have to hit... What would I have to hit here to survive? I'd have to hit a ramp spell, I think. For 3 mana? Yeah, I mean... We'll name Armadillo, I guess. I don't know. I have 7 mana cards in my hand only. That's all I could draw there. My god. Using all the bad luck on this deck. My goodness. Yeah, let's run it back, Sky. Thank you. You're too kind. I'm saving all my good luck for the brawl deck. That's what it is, yo. All my good luck for the brawl deck. I did pretty good on the normal games, but as soon as I hit the viewer games, I've been upping it out here. But this is much better. As long as I hit 4 lands. Hey, look at that, 4 lands. Oh god, he's here. You know, I think I just pop that guy while I can. Draw. So now we can do this plus this. And then next turn we can do these two. Worst case scenario. Best case we draw like something way cooler. Ooh, that's a scary guy. Oh, well, that's rude. I don't blame you. Now I'm gonna have to just jump block, I guess, on the big fella. You know, I kind of need the. Oh, let me. All right, we'll do that. It's gonna be huge. All right. Play this. Play this on Dino, I guess. And then say go. Now we have to block every turn, I guess. Otherwise we just die. Off of the 7/7 double striker. I really need to hit something that can hit multiple creatures. Or like a card draw effect or something. My god. Hey, there's two things. That's good. And we're thinning the deck. Oh, the flying. No. GG's. We're messing up this little guy. You're cooked, lady. No wins for me. Big time sad. GG Sky, GG's. Y'all are just too good. Too powerful. My Hulk doesn't stand a chance. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna grab some water, grab a snack. If anybody wants to hop in the queue, please feel free. Even if you've already played before, I'd say, because it seems a little quiet right now. But I'll be back in a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. My bad. Anybody else want to play against World War Hulk? I'll do another game or two if you guys would like. If not, we can probably move on to the Brawl deck. Too fast? Yep, you were too quick. Absolutely, Sky. Alright, let's do it, Sky. You don't like the heroes, but they will be watching Rave. See, that's the problem, is I do like the heroes. But they just kick my butt every time. Okay, maybe this is quick enough. Mm-hmm. Wait, if the heroes are always kicking my butt, does that mean I'm a villain? I'm on my villain arc, guys. So last match you got lucky drawing to the ley line. We didn't have Jen. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. It didn't help that I misplayed, I'm not gonna lie, but that is on me. Your cap had like all the keywords, which is crazy. Oh, that's a crazy hit. I finally get to do the thing. Good game might be a strong word for it, Sky, I'm not gonna lie. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. Especially with that Discover hit. If you got removal for Galta at least, you're still alive. Mostly. Ah, you have low TMC removal, unfortunate. GG, Sky. I finally got a win. We did it. Nice. Alright. Yeah, draw the cards. We got there. We did it. GG's. Green Scare once said, "Weak heroes, I am Hulk, I break worlds." Yeah, that sounds like Hulk, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty, Bidwolf Sky, I appreciate it. Thank you for the games. Kind of had an empty chat there for a second, but it is time for us to go take a look at our last deck. I'm not going to do a full deck tech because there's 100 cards and I don't feel like reading every single one. But essentially, I hadn't heard of this card, so Sky challenged me to make it. So it's Inai's the Gale Force. It's a 5 mana 4/4 flyer in blue and white that says it's got 4/4 flying and it can activate for 3 mana to give attacking creatures with flying +1/+1 until end of turn, which is pretty good. But the main part of it is whenever 3 or more creatures you control with flying attack, each player gains control of a non-land permanent of your choice controlled by the player to the right, the opponent. So basically, it's essentially just a flyers deck. We've got a bunch of different flyers. We've got Momo, you know, of all different mana colors, all the way up the thing. We've got a lot of cards that will give us card draw off of combat damage, like Enduring Curiosity, as well as Flutterwing Nuisance, and a few other ones. Bunch of things to buff flyers, such as like Skycat Sovereign, sorry. Air Nomad Legacy is what I meant. And then also Watch of the Spheres makes flyers cheaper. And then we have one little cheeky thing that we're doing, because there's not a lot of good donation cards in blue-white. But there is one that's pretty good for our deck to run, called 9 Lives. So 9 Lives basically can make you lose the game if it ever ends up leaving the battlefield. And we have a lot of creatures that can do damage. So this way we can basically give it to them, and if we have 9 creatures swinging with an NIE's trigger, we can just win the game on the spot. We've got a few board wipes, nothing crazy. I'm also running a couple of the Paradigms as well as Mirror Form. And yeah, should be fun. We will see how this goes. What if you should make a Doom deck? You should make a Doom deck, absolutely. Doom deck sounds like a lot of fun. Do Brawl. We're not gonna do what's my rank actually? You know, we're only in gold 2. Maybe I do play some ranked. Let's see how it goes. I feel like I can hit plat before I really need to start playing too competitive on the ladder. Get to Diamond 2. I will do my best. It's a little late into the season, but I think I can hit Diamond 2. Hell yeah. Ideally, I'd love to get to Mythic, but we'll see if that happens this season. Alrighty, we got 2 lands. We'll try it. It's a little risky, but we'll try it. This can also make us a clue token, which is nice. So, lots of cool things. Ideally, I'd like to get to Mythic and get a collector booster box of Marvel Heroes. That'd be cool. Highly recommend it. Alright, probably gonna play Lulu next turn. Oh, jeez. Not the Dark Ritual. But also Muldrifter, actually. We're gonna do that. Glad I did that, because now we hit lands. What? Did they reanimate my Muldrifter? Oh, yeah, that's really gross, actually. Tasha is... Hey, what? And I guess I Lulu here? Only thing we can really do for now. Can block some things, which is nice. It's not gonna probably stick around, but we'll see. I'll probably get rid of, I don't know, probably that, yeah. I figured Planeswalker, but I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'd love to get another collector box, but usually I buy collector boxes when I'm like a little more excited about a set than Marvel personally. Like Marvel I like, but I'm not like crazy hype about it, you know? Okay, well, that's a decent draw. I will take it. Honestly, I'm just gonna draw with this. Nice. Play land. And then I am gonna swing, well, what's this say? You or Tasha? Okay, they can just block then, so no point in me actually swinging. That guy's got wards, so gross. Alright. Consult those star charts. Do it. Okay. One more card draw. Not a bad choice. Fortunately, they know my whole hand. And that Tasha ult can actually really hurt. Oh god, Black Lotus is crazy. Alright. Okay, I'm just gonna, to be mana efficient, do this. But that's a lot of card draw, unfortunately. And they hit a lot of Moxes, apparently. God. Guessing NIEs? Or I guess they could pick any card in my hand, actually. Well, that's obnoxious. Probably just play this. Didn't Ancestral recall it? Well, that's rude. Take a wild guess and assume they have a lot of removal spells. They're gonna steal all my stuff. Yeah, this is not a good matchup for me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Honestly, kinda wanna FF and go to another one. Because they're about to ult with Tasha, and I'm just not gonna have a good time. Let's go to the next one. It is okay. Amalia. In theory, this should be doable. Yeah. Yeah, we can do this. There she is. Split up is probably going to be pretty good here. So... Ideally, we can get the Smothering Tide down first, but we'll see. Depends on how scary they are. All right. There goes my signet, so I guess we're not doing that first. Or at all, actually, because we don't have white mana. Low-key kind of bad. I'm gonna copy a Plains. Oh, that's so bad, actually. Now not even split up saves us, because that's the only thing they can hit. Alright. Well, I guess we're going for Sentry then. I'll do cycle the reconnaissance mission, and then pray I draw into some removal, I guess. It's not removal. Okay. Ocelot Pride, huh? We need to draw into some things. Honestly, I could really use this. But also I need blockers. But also this doesn't actually change anything. I guess I have to do it though, right? Because if I don't block the 8/7, I'm dead. Ocelot Pride sucks for you. Yeah, it really does. Really, really does. Guess this is what I get for playing competitive Brawl. I think I'm going to switch off competitive after this one. I want to play with the casual folks. Because I don't think this is quite a competitive deck. Is it a good deck? Yeah, it's decent, but one where we probably needed to split up. I can't believe we had the board wipe too, and it's already gone. That's the roughest part. Oh, and oh, I forgot they have Prot. All right, let's go to a normal lobby instead of competitive. Not cut out for this life. Please, give me a game where I do decently. My ego's hurting. I really don't feel like this is a bad deck. It probably needs a little fine-tuning, but it's not performing super hot yet. Davriel, huh? Alright. Well, let's see. We have a lot of our top-end stuff. I'm going to take a mulligan here. It's better. It's not great, but it's better. Yeah, I'd love to see the commander come out too. That would be lovely. Let's see if we can get enough mana this game. We have a good curve. We just need to get to 3 and 4 mana. We can get to 3 mana. I think we can get there. Only 3 mana. Gross. So curious what they got with that, actually. Alright, what offer did you get? What? Why are you surrendering? I'm confused. Did you not get an offer you liked? Okay, we'll try again. We're roughing it out here, y'all. Even the ones we win, I can't even play my commander. Sadness. Need some encouragement. Well, this can work. Definitely start with the curse and then probably Phantom after that. Probably 2 counters, specifically Helga. Well, actually, we're going to name Helga with this, I think. Make that guy more expensive. Automod shut you down. Oh no. What did you try to say? Let's see, I'm gonna do that. I'll do that next turn. Bruh. Automod hates you, Sky. My goodness. Here, I allowed it. You're good. You're safe. A curse word, Sky. What are you thinking? Alright, we're just gonna Phantom Interference because it's something I can play. Plus, it gets them 1 turn further away from their thing. Alright. Well, I guess we can get our commander out. Good game. Bro. Brother. What do you mean? I get to... I go to competitive and I don't get to play Magic. I come to normal games. No one wants to play Magic past turn 4. Oh my god. I've successfully made a deck that's too competitive for casual and too casual for competitive. Exactly where I want it to be. God. I don't even know what to do with this. This is awful. Not a good hand. Oh god. Yeah, 0 works. This just cut the dragon out. We're gonna be paying a lot of life, but oh, never mind. less life. But we get to draw cards. Want to see it pop off? I hope so, Sky. Because in the normal games, we're technically popping off, but we're not winning the way we want to win, you know? Which is by actually finishing a game of Magic. Okay, cool. Honestly, I think the rest of my hand is just so much better. One big cacophony scheme right there. For sure. Probably gonna. I have a feeling he might sacrifice it to get rid of the card draw guy. But we'll see what happens. Definitely gonna have to block there. Oh. Never. We can just let our guy go. Whichever guy. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, they can get rid of two? What? I'm confused by that. Why you got to do that twice? Yeah, I don't understand that. Okay, I think we're gonna do this untapped. That way we can do this plus Juari. And then I want to hold Ultima for next turn, most likely. Yeah. Not a huge fan of Sentry right now. Betrayed me. You'll brawl with me? Yes! Let's go. Added their Erden to my counters deck. Yeah, this guy's pretty cool, honestly. Haven't seen him before. Oh, no. I was gonna counter your other thing, but... Alright, I think, honestly, I'm just gonna play the 4/4. Get the commander down. I know I'm not gonna be able to get its trigger for a bit, but that's okay. I'd rather have the elite spot, I think. But Malcolm's about to flip, so that's cool. Or not. Flip is the incorrect word, but... I do get to cast a free Emeritus, I believe. And I get to take a peek, see at their hand. What you got? We'll get rid of that guy. Or the Glorious Hand. Let's do Glorious Hand. Oh, that sounds gross. Let's draw some cards. Play a land. And ramp a bit. Alright, next turn we can shuffle some permanents around. If they play something I like. Hey, look, something I like. Okay. The main thing is we want to leave some blockers behind. I'm going to leave Emeritus behind here. I'm going to give them... Craig. I'm going to take their knee. Do Bull Drifter for free. Land. And I think I just pull up mana. Wait. Do it. I think we got there. We just had to leave him stuck on 3 mana for a long time. That's how we win. Oh, you should grab this guy too, guy. Silver Sable. Pretty good with your 1/1 counters deck. And not a rare. So, just throw that one out there. What's up, Ugin? How are you? Alright, I think we got time for one more of these, and then we'll open up a queue if people want to play a brawl game with my deck. Alright, this is not bad. Honestly, more lands the better for this deck. I will take it. Alright, we are up against... Oh, Pock. It's gonna be a pain in the butt. We have 5 mana. I guess I can play T'Challa if I don't draw anything. I will fail, but I will try. Heck yeah. That's the attitude we love to see. Hawk is going to come down, and they have so much mana already. So I am just going to hit them and then hold up both my flash spells. So they have a ridiculous amount of mana. They've got 5 left. I can't even counter it. This is rough. Oh, now the double. That's rough. Alright. I think we're cooked here, but we're going to do our best. The nice thing about T'Challa against this matchup, I can pretty much keep him as an infinite blocker. That's nice. Assuming I get to flip him, that is. I think I flashed this one in. We'll stay on defense here. We support. Ugh. Also gross. Well, it's only once per turn, but still. That guy's gonna draw a lot of lands. They have a lot of mana still. Basically all the green they need at this point. So annoying. Of course they have the removal. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted to draw. How'd you know? Well, I guess Indestructible Lifelink could be good. If I can get the 7 mana. I should have done this on their end step, to be honest, but that's what it is. Blocks. They have the removal too. I might just let it be. Okay, no removal yet. Untapped land, perhaps? No. Let's get another blocker. And honestly, I'm just gonna swing in with Captain Marvel to hopefully. I will say, the nice thing about land tax is I'm gonna get some lands. But also, hopefully I have enough basics to make land tax do something. I can't even remember if I did. But we got blockers, so we should be okay. Wow. A lot of card draw. Tested your brawl deck, it failed. Hey, same. Same. I'm about to get murdered by a bunch of green creatures. Well, I guess at the very least, what I can say is I might be able to steal one of their guys before I go. Whatever their coolest guy is, I can take him. Actually, how big is this guy normally? 7'6". I think I can win off of Mirror Form. Well, no, I think I can win off of Mirror Form. It depends on how they attack. But I think I can win off of Mirror Form. What's their biggest guy that's not? 5. This would be 5 for me. This would be 5. 15 is not enough, which is what I would have. Of course, they have a 2020 swinging at me. Ah, and I can't let Kogla connect. Oh wait, no, it's an attack trigger. Never mind, it doesn't matter. Chump block or no chump block. I can't really chump block Kogla this turn. So. Limited, such a genius name. Thank you, I appreciate it. Honestly, I spent a lot of time thinking about it, I'm not gonna lie. But hey, Drury Walker is a good name too. Alright. So I have to block Hawk. So I'm going to. But, in theory, if I draw a land, I can mirror form. But I still don't think that wins me the game, to be honest. Still cooked. Actually, if I draw a land, I have exactly enough where I will. Oh wait, no, never mind. They freaking gain 2 life, so never mind. I don't have enough either, even if I get the mirror form off. So, well, that sucks. We'll copy this guy, I guess. I don't know. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll copy this guy. I'm not gonna sit through their turn because they want to play their whole deck out. So, yeah, we're gonna leave. Better than Traumaturge. Yeah, hey, I'm getting trauma on this brawl bracket. All right, we're gonna go ahead and play viewers with this deck. So right now, I believe it's only. Oh no, we got Sky and Q. Sky, are you ready? Or was that from last time? And if anybody would like to play, let me know. We'll do Brawl this time, Sky. Perfect. Let's see how it goes. You're up next, Big Wolf. Let's do it. Alright, we gotta fight Agent Bishop. Let's see how this one goes for me. I think we're playing for turn 3, Muldrifter, probably. Agent Bishop. He's here. Fair. I'll take it, I guess. Not really that I have a choice, but do what you gotta do, I guess. We live for now. Alright, I think we have to do something that really sucks. But it is what it is. Do this. We're gonna do this. And then we're gonna draw. Let's go get. Just that guy. I think we're about to get riggedy wrecked if we can't draw something. Well, the double strike is actually pretty good. All right. That's more efficient. Let's do that. Oh, jeez. It's a lot of flies. A lot of big, scary flyers. I have to block one of these. Unfortunately. Oh, Jesus. Not rabble rousing. No. Hmm? Oh my god, I misread. Misunderstood that. I just threw. Why is that still an enchantment? Oh my god. I thought I had it. I thought I had it. No. My goofy goober. GG, Sky. I could have survived one more turn too. Damn it. We were so close to a win. Well played, Sky. Well played. I will block your tutu. GG's. Man. I think it's a break here with these flies. Alright, Bidwolf. You are up. Feel like the guy on the Mumir lost streak right now. Even though I won the last couple games on the normal brawl, but alright, Bidwolf. Let's do it. There we go. Let's run it. Ooh, Athreos is cool. Big fan of that guy. But yeah, I think I'm gonna make this my last game. I'm like emotionally exhausted after the past 2 decks. I've just not done anything. So I'm gonna go ahead and close the queue. But let's send it. See if we can get a good win. Sure. Fine thing to draw. Draw. A little damage. Vanishing light. That's just sad. I'm sad. Alright, well, let's take it. Honestly, probably this guy. Wait a minute. Yeah, GG, Sky. Well played, well played. Ooh. More of a legendary creatures deck, perhaps? Go ahead and get it. I will gladly take it. Get him out of here. Honestly, you won that, and I had the answer in hand with the ring. Nah, yeah. It was fine. I misunderstood one of the cards, I think, and but it's pretty good. Beat that guy. Hold this guy up. We're gonna rotate some things. Oh, that's cool. I want that. Take, honestly, take that. I want your helm. GG's. We did it. Okay. Finally got a good win. Thank you for the games, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Alrighty, y'all. I think overall decks performed pretty well. But I'm super tired, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and hop off. Appreciate you guys for joining, though. It was a lot of fun. We'll be back on Sunday for our usual viewer game stream. I'll probably try to play some more of these decks too on those to give them a little more time to shine. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I will see you guys on Sunday.